very interested in that. The off-road, the on-road performance hierarchy is very simple to see. And the very top is overserved, in my opinion. And no one's ever done this off-road supercar.
That was Ford CEO Jim Farley teasing the possibility of developing a supercar, or even a hypercar, if you will, for off-road racing. He spoke on our podcast, Hot Pursuit, with Hannah Elliot. She is a staff writer at Bloomberg Business Week, joins us right now from Los Angeles. And Hannah, this was super exciting. You were in Monterey with Jim Farley after he'd finished judging the Concours d'Elegance at Pebble Beach, and he was really jazzed about the idea of going deeper and deeper into this market that Ford has already probed.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Jim Farley, of course, is like the ultimate car guy. He really bleeds for Ford and for cars. We know this. And I was really surprised. He used the word nauseated. He said he was nauseated with the state of the supercar segment these days. He just feels that they are all growing rather boring. And he started talking about this idea he has to make a supercar that can go off-road. You know, and it reminded me, oh wait, the Ford Bronco is the only production vehicle that has won the Baja 1000, which of course is that off-road race down in Mexico. So I'm thinking, you know what? This is all connected, right, Matt? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking,
that?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, not only did they win the Baja, but they have developed also the Bronco DR, which I think stands for Desert Ready, right? And that was already super cool and out there, but they only made 50. Plus they have the Raptor R, which is this, 800 horsepower supercharged fire-breathing V8 behemoth that people are willing to shell out well over $100,000 for. And it just made sense, but it also is kind of counter to his day job, which is providing people like cars to get from A to B for not too much money, right?
I know. I thought this was such an interesting juxtaposition between the recent news we've seen of Ford making more affordable platforms, more affordable EVs, trying to get around the $30,000 price tag. That is also true. So now we're having Ford, try to own both ends of the spectrum, maybe. Which could be great. I will say, when Jim Farley says we have no supercars that go off-road, I think Lamborghini and Porsche may raise their hand and say we beg to differ a little bit, of course, because Porsche has done Baja-style 911s, and Lamborghini has done sort of off-road Huracans. But it does sound to you. You're laughing.
Well,
to
because
your point,
go
ahead.
The Huracan Storado, which is an amazing, $450,000 car. If you can get one. When I was test driving it, they said, "Now you're not allowed to take this off road." So I think Jim Farley means something that actually really and truly goes off road and can be abused, right? He wants to win the Dakar. I thought that one of the most interesting things he told us, Hannah, was that Dakar is more important to him than F1.
I couldn't believe it. I think he was really amped up on just having a huge car day. We were at Monterey Car Week. As you know, he had actually just won his race at Laguna Seca the day before. So I think he was really amped up and he was ready to go. And I couldn't believe when he said that. It's just so interesting. It was honestly kind of inspiring to see him call out some names. He called out Porsche, like you say, he's saying F1, he'd rather have an off-road title. It was exciting.